We're live.
Alrighty.
Again. So, hello, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you're watching from. It is your girls, Lace Flowers and Sutton McCraney, the co-founders of the Flavor Room. And today we have someone really special with us. We have Coach Felicia Collins, one of our Flavor Room members, and also our Flavor Notes speaker. And today we want to highlight her and all the wonderful things she is bringing to the flavor experience on the 6th and 7th of February for the Flavor Experience event. We're very, very, very excited to have her.
Yes, Felicia, welcome. And just thank you for your time today. I know as a mom, you got to coordinate your schedule with time zones and everything. So we're really grateful to have you here. And we're also grateful that you said yes to be the first ever Flavor Note speaker at the first ever Flavor Room Experience, the era of legit online business for 6th and 7th February. And I just want to start with you telling us who you are, what you do, and why you joined the Flavor Room.
Oh my goodness. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Excited to be in the room, excited to be a part of the Flavor Room. And me, when I first started this journey in coaching, honestly, as a single mom, just wanting to pour back into other single moms and seeing that they needed to support the guidance and kind of the thing that I wish I had as that single mom, just journeying through life and the ups and downs, trying to balance taking care of children, trying to have steady income and still have this dream in your heart that you know you're supposed to pursue, but just not knowing how to start that. And just having that support is the real reason behind what I do as Coach Fee. And I will say I started Bailey Global Women of Worth, which is my LLC, last summer. And after experiencing my aha moment after an invite to Dubai from a best friend just to celebrate her birthday, it opened my eyes up to so many other opportunities and so many ways that I can cause impact towards those women. And that's what motivated me to start this journey. And so now here we are almost a year later. Things have spiked. I've been speaking. I've joined a few programs myself for personal development, and it has been just a great journey. So I'm so grateful to be a part of you guys. And what brought me to the Flavor Room, I would periodically just scroll across the socials, just trying to see where I could fit, where I could be of some sort of help or guide, and where I could receive the help that I needed as a growing entrepreneur trying to find a space for me. And while I found some groups, I found some communities, those communities are so packed with people. It's just like, how do you guys, get a chance or opportunity to get around to everyone? Those are the things that were missing for me. And as a woman of color, it's very difficult for me to join in and then, hey, raise my hand with these ideas and want to share and feel like I have the support of other people, without feeling like I'm having an identity shift, or feeling like I have to be less than, So it's like, it was kind of a challenge for me to find that. And when rolled across and I saw the Flavor Room, I'm like, what is this? So I take a look and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me check this out. So I click play and I'm watching Sutton talking and I'm just like, okay, I'm loving what I'm seeing. So I started commenting on her post, and then I want to say it wasn't even like a day or two, maybe later, we were inboxing each other and I'm like, you know what, let me hop on a call and see what this is about. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so happy to be in the room. I'm so glad that you guys accepted me in, because what you guys are doing, it's groundbreaking. It has been much needed, and behind the scenes I feel so many other people feel the same way, but they didn't have a way to express that or a location to express that where they felt comfortable, if that makes sense. And what you guys are creating, it is just not about the color or the ways, it's about being genuinely authentic in yourself and building what you're building, and not giving entrepreneurs just, okay, yeah, we'll just give you this. You're just not checking all the boxes. You're going above and beyond to produce something that a lot of businesses really need to go back and assess the way they do business. So I'm just grateful to be a part of what you're doing, and I'm wanting to support however I can. And I'm so happy to be the first Flavor Room speaker. So I thank you guys.
Wow, that was beautiful. Y'all, this is not scripted. Okay.
No.
We
No,
told
take
Felicia,
that.
no. We told her backstage, I was like, look, we're just gonna roll with it. I don't have anything planned. We're just gonna make it do what it do. And it does, and it did.
Mhm.
And y'all can see why we asked her to be the first ever Flavor Note speaker. Coach Fee, Felicia is very articulate, very passionate, and she loves to talk. She'll let y'all know that. She gonna get her time. So we really appreciate her, and we're so excited to have her in the flavor room, but as well as for our event. So I want to switch gears a little bit, Felicia, because as we just mentioned, you are the very first flavor note speaker, and it's about the era of legit online business. We have spent 6 months, Lace, right? 6 months, 20 plus hours of interviews,
Truth.
a painstakingly research paper of 25, 26 pages where we are asking the question, what does it mean to have a legitimate business that is online? Like, what does that mean? What does legitimacy look like when it comes to sales, marketing, race, class, gender, and how is all of that being defined or redefined as we move forward with socioeconomic changes, global changes? So that's the discussion that we brought together for our research paper, and we said, wait a minute, we need to do something that no one else is doing. Not only are we doing a research paper, we need to bring this to the forefront in a form of an event where we are bringing together things that you normally don't see online, which is spoken word, cultural representation, storytelling, right? So we're bringing those elements together. We're also having a discussion at the event. It's not going to be just Lace and I talking at anyone and just showing some dusty old slides. Like, I think everybody's generally just tired of the dust, and we want something. You want to leave an event, you want to feel something, right? At least I do. I mean, I don't want to be going to an event and I'm like, okay, wait, what just happened? I spent 2 hours in what? you know, I want to walk away feeling something. And I know many of you are feeling the same way. That's why you're watching this right now, or you will watch this in the future. And that's why you have registered for the event. So that's what we're bringing here. And I can guarantee you're not going to experience anything like this in the virtual online space. That is why it's called the Flavor Room Experience. So, Felicia, can you tell us what your Flavor Note talk is going to be on and what this event means to you and why do you think it's important?
Oh, yes.
Well, I won't go all the way in detail because I wanted to keep that like a little mystery, what have you. But I will say I took basically the definition of the flavor room and what you guys have worked so hard to produce and get together. I took your motto, your decorum, and just, sprinkled a little bit of what I would normally say I call the worth activation method. So I took something I do in coaching and I merged it into the leadership space of what you guys are growing here in the flavor room, and what you're going to be talking about. I merged the two together and I put it in a business perspective. So the things I will be sharing will be the two of those merged together from a business perspective of what you would expect this type of business to be about and the new standards that you guys are setting. So I hope that that kind of answers that question because I don't want to go too much in detail. Um, I know I sent you an outline on that, Sutton, and I kind of critiqued it a little bit, played with it a little bit more. And I think that what I say, everyone will find very useful. And it's just like, oh, I see. I see what you did there. So I want to just keep it that way. But at the same time, I really feel like this is very important as any black owned business, any other types of businesses that you own, that anyone who's watching this today, the businesses that you own that you feel like, it could be better. I could, have more support in these areas. I challenge you guys to please come on and join us and just see what we're talking about here in this space. because, this is not just something that we're just doing temporarily. We're building something that's going to be long term. I'm thinking legacy. Years from now, the flavor room will still be sitting here, so that's what I'm seeing. And that's the type of support I'm trying to, you know, bring to the table and to help this grow, because this is more than just a business, it's a movement. So I'm just so happy to be a part of this, and I'm excited. And yeah.
I'm over here getting chills. And I remember you sending me that first draft, and I told Lace, I was like, Felicia understood the assignment.
Yes.
I was just blown away. You're brilliant. What you put together is brilliant. And again, it's just an honor. And I think that you really hit the nail on the head fusing together your worth activation method with our ethos. And I think you have a signature framework on your hands. So, any of y'all listening, if you need a keynote speaker, okay, you need someone to come speak at your events, you need to holler at Coach Fee, AKA Felicia S. Collins, because she is onto something, and her passion and her understanding, the vision that she has. She's not here just talking the talk. She's walking the walk. And yeah, just really excited. Lace, do you have anything you want to add?
No, just thank you so much for sharing that. That was just so beautiful, and I'm so excited to actually hear it. So if you guys are like, do you know what? I want to hear that too. Then you know what you've got to do? You need to go ahead and sign up to join the event on the 6th and
Yeah.
7th of February.
Yeah.
It is completely free,
Free.
okay?
Yes.
Free. So you're
Yeah.
going to get all this goodness and have yourself set up for 2026 and beyond, with the changing markets and how you're going to get out there and do your thing and do it properly. It's free. So go ahead and sign up. Everything's going to be in the comments, but it's www.theflavor.biz/event, and get your ass in there. You'll be very pleased that you did.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And Felicia, can you share with us what you're working on and how anyone listening can get in touch with you to have you come speak at their events, or even if they're interested in your coaching services?
Oh, sure. Well, right now I am working on something called the Activate Her Voice movement. And I'm so happy. I'm starting this on Saturday of this week, where I will basically have women who have experiences and things that they have overcome come on with me on a brief live for about 8 to 10 minutes to answer a few questions and to share how they can help motivate other women to come forward and tell their story and their journey to help others. Because as I stated, I think there's so many other people out there who have that voice, but they're just not sure, how do I go about doing this? I'm afraid, or they may be in fear, but we're here to challenge you, to step out of your comfort zone and share those stories so that you can, help other women out there who need what you have. I mean, own your voice. I mean, because right now, look at the world. Look at the world. And I really feel like so many more people can, if we can come forward as a whole and share, I mean, we can't change everything at one time, but one step at a time. And I'm sure we can do that. So the Activate Her Voice movement is something that's personal to me, because that is basically like the base of Bailey Global Women of Worth. And that is the whole thing, where I want women to come about and share their voice to help others that need that. So this is big for me. I'm excited about it, and it'll be live on my Facebook page. And if anyone wants to get a hold of me, you can find me, Felicia S. Collins, on Facebook. My page is a public page. You can DM me, and in my bio there, you'll find links to other sources that I have, my groups there, as well as find me to set up one-on-one with me under my Stan account, which is under my bio on my main page. So, yeah.
Well, you heard, you know what to do. We're going to drop the links here as well, so you can contact Felicia too. But that's all we've got for today. So Felicia, thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
guys
and
for
doing
having me.
my interview. You're very welcome.
Yeah.
It's a joy. And Felicia doesn't know this yet, so I'm about to drop a bomb live. But we're going to have Felicia come and host one of our business expansion meetings inside of Flavor Room, where she is going to be showing us how to get out there and share our voices, get our talks together, and do all that good stuff, because we know she knows what she's talking about, and that's how we roll in the Flavor Room. So if you want to get in on that, I don't know when it's going to be yet, but it's going to happen. You can come along for free. You can bring a buddy, and if you like how we roll in the Flavor Room, you know what to do. Book a Flavor Fit for and get your butt in the room.
Get in the room. Get in the room.
What they said. All right, y'all. Peace.